Well, guys, it's the day after Dynamite, and it's time to review it. But you know what? I probably could have done this for you last week because this video could be 5 seconds long. Hey, guys, welcome to the AEW review, and guess what? It was shit. Thanks for watching.
All right, let's go to my broadcast colleague Scott Steiner to get his take on last night's Dynamite. Hated it.
I'm not going to do that. We're going to go through it bit by bit. So it's clear the Young Bucks are shopping at the same stores as Seth Rollins because they both have the same jackets on. And honestly, I'm fed up with the fucking Young Bucks. I can't stand them. And of course, they had to kick off Dynamite. And I'm not going to lie to you. I would rather watch a panda eat a carrot than those two. And since this is my review and I'll do what I want on here you go. Alright, we're back. So, the Young Bucks, they pulled some twin magic on Matt, or Mike, or Mitch Sydal, whichever one it was. And this is the only time you'll ever hear me say this, and it fucking hurts because I hate them so much, but the Bellas did it better. Fuck, that hurt. And thank God for Christopher Daniels. They came out, him and Frankie Kazarian, and looks like we're going to be getting SCU versus the Young Bucks, so hopefully they'll lose the titles, and we can move on from that. And another thing, at one point, JR asked Excalibur, the announcer that wears a luchador mask, how to say nerd in Spanish, and to my surprise, he said he didn't know. You'd think you'd have to at least know some Spanish before putting on a luchador mask. Anyway, that's my opinion. So, we had the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle parlay. And how are you going to have a parlay and not let Tully Blanchard on the mic? I get the building young talent thing, but Sean Spears? Get in the backseat and let the adults drive, kid. Anyways, so that came out. It was okay. It was just a lot of back and forth. I'm going to beat you. You're going to beat me, blah, 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 blah. But overall, it wasn't that impressive. They didn't even let Wardlow talk. Jake Hager didn't talk. Only one, I think it was Santana who spoke. That's it. It wasn't the greatest way to build the fucking blood and guts match that I predicted. But anyways, Sammy Guevara came out later with some signs saying he's going to be the first man in the cage, and I'm not buying him as a good guy, especially with his stupid douchey face. You just want to see him get beat up, so fuck that guy. The Nightmare Factory the Factory beat the Nightmare Factory, and after the match, fucking Jumanji Bill hit Dustin with a bull rope. So guess what? Spoiler alert, we'll probably get a bull rope match between Dustin and that guy eventually. And more importantly, QT Marshall tried to escape because they stole the Nightmare Express, the bus that the Nightmare Factory has. So he tried to get on it and run away, and who stopped him? And who's back? That's right, everyone's favorite, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. He's back. And I know somewhere Frank's on a boat getting ready to walk the fucking plank, but yeah. So we finally got some closure on Miro and Kip Sabian. Well, not really closure, but we just got an update because Kip Sabian's back. And he went to go talk to Miro for not answering his phone calls, and Miro just beat him up for not answering his phone calls and being on his honeymoon. So I completely misread this situation and thought that AEW would build Miro as this unstoppable monster, and instead they just made him an asshole. So, that's a thing now. Darby Allin beat 10 from the Dark Order, and I guess he watched that Piper documentary on A&E because that finish that he used was, let's just say it was excellently executed. Wink. You can Google that if you don't get it. But after that match, Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky came out and jumped Sting, so thank you, Scorpio Sky. You're my new favorite wrestler. I'm buying your shirt next week. And they were beating the shit out of them until Lance Archer came out. But Lance Archer, what are you doing? Are you gonna fucking challenge for any titles? Are you gonna get any matches on Dynamite? Shit or get off the pot. What are we doing here? I don't get what they're trying to pull with him. So either pull the trigger on him or I don't know. Let's just fucking do something with the guy. For God's sake, he's a monster. And that's the review, guys. That's it. We're short and sweet this week. In and out, I always like it. So, check it out. And, that's it. We'll see you next week. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been your weekly AEW review. Like, share, and subscribe.